Hi, everyone, and welcome to 21 Days Mindful Intentional Focus. Day 21, Positive Living. The magic word for the day is positive living. So, what do you do? What is your routine? What is your practice in practicing this positive life and this best life that it seems to be the buzzword these days? Like, I'm living my best life. Go get your life. What life is that? And so we believe that having an everyday practice, having a daily devotion, whether you visited in the morning or at night, not a morning person. But I like to do my devotions in the morning. That kind of wakes me because I'm not a morning person. Like I have to, be whatever my daily devotion is before I, allow myself to grace the world with my presence or whatever you want to call it. So what is that for you? Today, Crystal is going to give us some tips on what we can do and what the both of us kind of practice to live this positive life. Crystal?
Thank you, Celeste. So, couple of tips, that we encourage, that positive life, positive living, the best version of you, creating a routine that promotes positivity. So we have to create that atmosphere. Like Celeste talked about, her routine is in the morning, I start my devotion, I journal something positive. So, we'll read a quote. So sometimes picking out a positive quote, or maybe if you're spiritual, a scripture, funny meme, or something that you can kind of meditate on that's going to uplift your mood. Okay. And then journaling about that. These are ways to kind of build that happiness, that positive life. And then when we're meditating on it and journaling, that's all, we're being mindful in that moment. So kind of looking at the quotes, okay, what does this mean to me? And then writing down what that means to you. That's one way to build that positive life and the happiness that we all long to. So to have a positive life, it takes maintenance, routine. It's not, oh, I'm living my positive best life all the time, but it's about regrouping, grounding yourself, getting back when things might be unbalanced. How do I get back balanced? So I want to share one of our quotes that we have in our journal, and we'll read the commentary, and then it's kind of like you get to write about it and what does that mean to you. So this particular quote, it says, "You are today where your thoughts have brought you. You will be tomorrow where your thoughts take you." And that was by James Allen. So our commentary that we put, whatever your mind makes up, your emotions will act on it. You might as well put talent to use and join all the other pursuing actors in Hollywood, because your behavior will 100% result in none other than those behaviors to fit your mind and emotions. I think it's the most incredible power of humans. I can make up a story, my psyche feels the emotions of my story, and my actions act it all out. The aha moment for sure, and the best revelation of God and the universe. If this works for negative thoughts, wouldn't the same manifest for positive thoughts? So describe a time your negative thoughts made you feel so angry, sad, or mad, and you reacted in a negative way. Do the same for a positive thought. So as I read that and I look at, whatever my focus is that day, if it is a negative thought, writing that down, and then one side and put the other side. What are my positive things, positive truths that I have in my life? Counteracting that negative. So we are based on positive kind of psychology, as you probably know, strength-based, focusing on the positive aspects of us versus what's wrong all the time. We are being aware of your weaknesses, limitations, but you don't have to magnify it. So when you pick a positive quote, that's the intention, is to build those positive thinking, positive well-being, positive emotions, and decrease some of those negative emotions. So actually, we created the journal, and Celeste will show it here shortly, 21 Days of Positive Living. It's about helping you to think positive. And actually, you know, they say it takes 21 days to build that habit. It actually takes 3 cycles of 21 days to build that positive habit. If you're doing stuff, positive things, of course, the neuroplasticity in our minds, it takes that routine. So 3 cycles of 21 days. And our book has 7 actual topics of 21 days. So you're getting an overload and positivity. So I think if you are committed, consistent, you know, and you move forward with your positive lifestyle and what you want, I think that you will see that better version of you. So Celeste, would you kind of show them what our journal looks like and how they can find it?
Yes. So as Crystal said, it's 21 days of positive living, and we were very intentional when creating this journal. To give you the full story, you have to call us. We have to tell you all about it. But it's very unique how this journal came about. You know, I was reminding Crystal of a goal that she had set for herself. You know, hey, you wanted to write a book on positive thinking. She invited me in. This is the short version. She invited me in. And we sat down, you know, we had a meeting like the first Wednesday in January of 2018. And was it 2018?
Yeah.
2018. And, you know, we came up with the titles. We said, okay, we're going to have 7 chapters. So when we came up with the 7 chapters and doing 21 daily devotions for each chapter, that turned out to be 21 weeks. And then I'm a numbers person. So I'm like, how many days is this? Because like she said, you're not getting more than 21 days. You're getting 21 weeks and 147 days. When you add up 1 + 4 + 7, that gives you, what was it?
300.
How did we, huh?
I was like, let's get the calculator out. 300.
I know, right? Yeah, I think it turned out to be like 147 days or something like that. But anyway, backwards, that was 21 or something like that. I forget how the story goes. But anyway, you're getting 21 weeks of this journal, positive thinking. And, you know, Crystal kind of gave you an example earlier. So anyway, we were intentional about the book, and it's helped people. The way you can get this book is by reaching out to us. Our email address is 21daysofpositiveliving@gmail.com. The book is available on Amazon. There are 2 copies. There are a color copy, a black and white copy. The color copy is, people like it best, believe it or not, because it's more vibrant, like the pages just wake up at you. And then that's another lesson too on color. So colors mean things. But it is available on Amazon, $39.99, and then the black and white copy is $19.99. But the journal has changed lives already. We receive great feedback. Males buy this book for their wives because, you know, the color. One day we'll have a copy for men. They don't mind carrying around. It'll be some color some manly color. And women buy it. Hopefully in the future we'll have one just for teens, but teens have benefited from this book too. This book is like all over the globe, you know. In Spain, there were copies, you know, left in Spain when I traveled there last year. There are also copies of this book in the UK when Crystal and I traveled there on last year. Where else? The book it's even in prisons. Someone purchased the book to send to a relative in prison. So it's absolutely changing lives.
You can even get it
online,
Kindle too.
Yeah, on Kindle. Yeah, that's good. It's also available on Kindle. And yeah, we absolutely love it. I feel like I'm talking too much. But bottom line is, you know, life is hard, and we were made to, you know, not live this life alone. So find your community. You know, this is a community, Positive Living. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, because yeah, find your community, your tribe of positive livers, if that's even a word. Positive live. What do we say? Find your people, you know, because we need encouragement. Life is hard and we weren't meant to go through it alone.
Yes.
That's it.
Thank you, Celeste. So definitely, you know, follow us on Facebook, Positive Living, 21 Days of Positive Living. We're on Instagram, our YouTube channel as you see this. Subscribe and tell us what your thoughts are and how you live a positive life and what you bring to it.
Yeah.
Thank you. We hope you enjoy this mindful 21 Days of Mindful Intentional Focus series. Of course, we'll have more things to come. And have a wonderful, positive, blessed rest of the year. And we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Bye.